I still remember the frustration I felt every time I practiced my putting at home with those flimsy mini putting mats. They looked nice when I first got them, but they were basically just a piece of cardstock slapped onto a base, expecting me to perform my best golf putting skills on them. Trust me, they didn't deliver the results I wanted, and those weird plastic surfaces would cause my putts to jump around like a kid on a trampoline. It was not only annoying, but also detrimental to my practice sessions. Even worse, they were super hard on my clubs, which was a hassle to replace, not to mention the cost. I mean, who wants to spend their hard-earned money on replacing golf clubs just because of a subpar putting mat? I've tried several of these mini putting mats, thinking that maybe the next one would be better, but they all seemed to have the same issues. The surface was always too rough, the material was too cheap, and the overall design was just not conducive to improving my putting skills. I was starting to think that I would never find a putting mat that would meet my needs, until I stumbled upon the FORB professional golf putting mats. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. Now, let's compare those flimsy mini putting mats with the FORB professional golf putting mats I got recently. For starters, the surface on this thing is absolutely smooth. I'm talking baby butt smooth. It's made from some high-quality 12mm polyethylene material that's seriously durable, even with my aggressive putting style. I've been using it for a while now, and I can already see the difference it's making in my game. My putts are more consistent, my alignment is better, and I'm able to practice with confidence, knowing that the mat is not going to affect the roll of the ball. You know, I was a bit skeptical about spending more cash on a proper indoor putting green, but the difference is night and day. The 40mm simulated putting green surround actually forces you to work on your distance control and alignment, which is where most golfers go wrong. It's not just about making it in, it's about making it in from a spot that might not be ideal, and that's exactly what this mat teaches you. The surround is designed to simulate the conditions you would face on a real golf course, with varying slopes and undulations that challenge you to adapt and improve your skills. One thing I appreciate about FORB is that they offer 3 size options. I got the 20-foot x 9 feet, which is honestly plenty big enough for my garage practice space. But I've seen the other 2 options, the 12-foot x 4.5 feet, and the 12-foot x 6 feet, and they seem pretty great too. Either way, I like that they gave thought to accommodating smaller spaces without sacrificing too much putting room. This is especially important for those who live in apartments or have limited space in their homes. The fact that FORB offers different size options shows that they understand the needs of their customers and are willing to adapt to meet those needs. For those who are new to golf or just want to hone their skills without being too self-conscious, I think this is a great investment. Not only will it improve your aim and accuracy on the regular course, but it also makes for a killer way to spend some quality time with your friends or family. Just imagine being able to practice your putting in the comfort of your own home, without having to worry about embarrassment or distractions. You can set up the mat in your living room, garage, or even backyard, and have a fun and challenging practice session with your loved ones. Another thing I like is how easy it is to set up. Just take it out of the box, attach the legs, and you're good to go. For a mat this size, that's crazy convenient. Plus, since it's made with such heavy-duty materials, it can withstand whatever your putting skills can dish out over time. This thing's going to last you a long time. I've had mine for a few months now, and it still looks and feels like new. The material is resistant to scratches and fading, and the construction is solid and sturdy. All things considered, my one gripe is that it can be a bit pricey. However, trust me when I say it's worth the investment if you want to take your putting seriously. I wouldn't call it perfect. You should note that the edges can be a bit stiff when you're not putting directly in the center, but if you're serious about golf, this thing delivers where cheaper options fall flat. The price may seem steep at first, but when you think about the benefits it provides, improved skills, convenience, and durability, it's actually a great value. I've also noticed that the FORB professional golf putting mats have helped me develop a more consistent pre-shot routine. The mat's design and features encourage you to focus on your alignment, stance, and stroke, which has translated to better performance on the course. My friends and family have also commented on the improvement in my game, and I owe it all to the time I've spent practicing on this mat. In addition to the benefits it provides for golfers, the FORB professional golf putting mats also make for a great entertainment option. You can set up tournaments and challenges with your friends and family, or even use it as a fun way to spend time with your kids. The mat is easy to set up and take down, so you can move it around and use it in different locations. In conclusion, the FORB professional golf putting mats are genuinely a cut above the rest when it comes to indoor putting greens. It's genuinely a great tool for improving your skills, no matter what your golfing level is. If you're serious about taking your golf to the next level, I highly recommend giving this mat a try. With its smooth surface, durable construction, and convenient design, it's an investment that will pay off in the long run. So, if you're ready to take your putting to the next level, link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon, and trust me, you won't regret it.